Please like and subscribe. It helps support the channel and don't cost nothing. Watch to the end, share with a friend.
Load your weapons. Reporting for duty, Commander. Reporting for duty, Commander. Drop your weapons. All right, men, load your weapons.
How's it? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. The sound sync. And today is Sunday. So I think it is due for Sunday.
Waiting orders, Commander.
A little old and new. Because it's Sunday. I don't know if this is Sunday the first day of the week or the seventh day of the week. That's all out there. Because of Genesis, we got 7 days in a week. And God rested on the seventh day. But is the seventh day Saturday or Sunday? It's still debated. You don't know.
Trooper standing by.
Enemies. Amazing. Sort of. Alright, let's get going. A little old and new. I pick out something from the old, something from the new. I'll try to make quick. Because it is Sunday. Go hard. Just a smidgen. Well, it's everywhere. A little local grown honey, local from local bees, local hives. It actually helps you with your immune system. That's true. Oh, there's gonna be ants everywhere. Now, just pick out something from the Old Testament here. Can I just get in here? Yeah, just open it up. I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know where I'm at. Is she? She's pretty fair about this. I'm sticking right about here. Something in here. Now, this is 1 Samuel, whatever that means. It meant I don't know, the David and the Samuel stuff and Saul and. Let's see what it says. Immediately Saul fell full length on the ground, filled with the fear because of the words of Samuel. And there was no strength in him, for he had eaten nothing all day and all night. The woman came to Saul, and when she saw that he was terrified, she said to him, "Your servant has listened to you. I have taken my life in my hand, and I have listened to what you said to me. Now therefore you also listen to your servant, and set a morsel of bread before you. Eat, that you may have strength when you go out on your way." But he refused and said, "I will not eat." Oh my gosh, someone's on a hunger strike. And now for the New Testament. I want something red letter. I see some red here. I don't know what it is. Okay. This is, John. Wonderful. Baptists are, good. This is under John. Wait. No, Luke. It's the end of Luke. Sorry. End of Luke. Jesus appears to his disciples. While they were talking about this, Jesus himself stood among them and said to them, "Peace be with you." They were startled and terrified and thought that they were seeing a ghost. He said to them, "Why are you frightened? And why do doubts arise in your hearts? Look at my hands and my feet. See that it is I, myself. Touch me and see. For a ghost does not have flesh and bones, as you see that I have." That's pretty creepy. I mean, just imagine them. Okay, that is if you're, all due to the atheist. I know you're out there going, yeah, he's trying to say that's all true. And nothing was true in the Bible because it was all fictionally written by these people, and you don't even know who they are. They all made it up. It was a big atheism. I don't know if it was all atheists. Okay, say it was all fiction and the atheists are right, and someone just made it all up and slapped like Luke on it or something. Where'd they get all the material from? Is it all from? It's from the Sumerian. Anyways, okay, this is newspaper. I don't even know what's going to go up there right now. This is where you're talking about what's in the newspaper. I explain it myself. Okay, today's Sunday, so it's obviously all about policemen. It's the police. The police. The do, the da is all I got to say to. I was in California. I was first going to SC, and this guy comes up. He's a total genius in science, physics, astrochemistry, all this kind of stuff. And he used to have long blonde hair, but it was cut short. But he still had this head toss, like he was tossing his long hair. His hair was a ghost. Here we go. Tubular, awesome. And this guy would be straight A and like astrophysics kind of stuff. What's wrong with the frickness? Surfer. Totally. He showed me this album. Hey, look at this album. Well, these guys with their three heads bow down. See this album? It's the police, man. They're totally tubular. They're totally radical. The police. Don't stand so close to me. The search begins. Here's the headline. Okay, let's just spare the trying to be and let me entertain you. I was trying to be quick, so the headline. I don't know. Thank you for your indulgence. Should have thought that out. Had my little spyglass. Shellac. We are searching. We're looking for a police chief. Have you seen one? Let me get one on the bottom of the cereal box. Anyways, because the one stepped down, and there's all kinds of commotion. I'm looking for a new one. And these are the numbers. The numbers stay good. What's good? Lower than before. Except for statewide cases, 101. Ooh. Oahu, 49, 52 on the average daily. 1.8% sticky conductivity rate, whatever it is. Contagiousness rate. A little bit better the contagious. Don't just keep them going down. Tired of this stuff. I want my rights and I'm not going to wear a mask. It's going on the third wave with variants out in the world, okay? So don't let it come here. It's already here anyway. Business is looking up. Oh, yay! Army lawmakers of aviation, yeah, whatever. Hey, go get out of the airplane. Don't let it crash, okay? Back in the day, 1970, passionate speech by civil rights and comedian That's a combo. Dick Gregory describes the need for both peace and revolution to the UH crowd. Peace! Revolution! Revolution, peace. Mix them up. This was going on way back then. I remember that stuff going on way back then. It didn't bother me though. I was a kid. Oh, we bid farewell to Prince Philip again. Still yet was the. You know the only thing about the Prince. I mean, I don't know. The guy said someone said he had a checkered past. I don't know. He was hey, wildlife and all around kind of in the shadow guy in the sense that he seemed like a hero kind of. Nice enough kind of Boy Scout kind of deal. But here's the thing that really slays me. The poor queen, all by herself. Oh, you know, it's like, oh, like some people are like, hey, how much longer can you survive grief and alone? Like the witch does to my mom. Not to relate the mom to my queen to my mom, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, I can't wait till you die, and it's all mine. Literally, that's why I gotta have a little bit of that old and new. And the Sikhs, these are the guys with the turbans. I've met, UH Montana. There was a Sikh guy. He was a professor. I met him. He was all right. He was cool. He was kind of cool. He was a mathematician guy, and he had the turban. I'm like, oh my god, the turban with the little thingy. It's something in India. There's a sect, and they call them Sikhs. The S-I and the H-K. Sikh. I don't know. Sikh, and you shall find. Some people call them Sikh. I don't know. I think it's Sikh. Anyways, it's because they have the really long hair and the really long beard, so they like tuck it up, and that's why they had they took that thing off. It's like, raw. It's like hippie time. But they're banding together because that guy went and shooting. He just went and shot people with turbans on their head. Had no idea they were Sikhs. Say, when people don't know, you fear what you don't know, and then you kill what you fear because you fear you don't know it. Okay. And then in Hawaii, we all want to be just like them. No, I got it. You're protesting and everything and stop the killing, but the 2 shootings here in Hawaii, one definitely was justified. He was attacked. It's like, you don't attack. But they could wound the guy in the thigh, don't have to like shoot him dead. And same with the other thing. I don't know about the other one, the Waikiki in the car and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Okay, so it's all good. You got it. But true enough, don't let it get a foothold here where the first thing they do is, anyways, yeah, and god, I'm trying to make it fast. And here in Detours, it's the Crip Camp. I guess they're a fan of Hawkins. There was a guy, Stephen Hawkins and Jerry Garcia. They're still alive. They're excited. I don't know. Yeah, they're reviving that. It's all the Oscar things. The Oscars is right around the corner. It's one of the Oscar films. And this and that and that and this and Earth Day's coming up. So before Earth Day gets here, save the planet. Go green. Just remember carbon footprints. Oh boy. Oh hey. To get out. The men's volleyball. Yay! It looks like they have a good team. They have good chemistry, and they're getting. They stopped They ended their season with a perfect season. Hey, yay! Here's Rado being introduced. They introduce the players and they come out. They introduce Rado. The war scream. Put on your war face, Rado. Or maybe he's the only guy, because he's Rado. That's why they call him Rado. Okay, where are we going? But, yeah, man, they're doing good. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I have to, it's in here. It's in the Save the Earth pack. Okay. Because we want to have letters to the editor. Yes, that's correct. So, underneath the crust of the Earth, can you hear that? Can you hear the crust of the Earth flowing? Inside the crust of the Earth, there's windmills, there's fires, there's that weird thing decoding the market. For some reason, the market's going good because everyone's at home trading. led us to the end of it. Let's get it. Let's get going. Oh, first political cartoon. FDA pauses J&J vaccine, rare blood clots for This is going to accelerate the spread of COVID. Archie's lying and stuff. And people wake up and woke to vaccines by let me say that too. That's right. They're finding, man. If they can make a big deal out of Mr. Potato Head and Dr. Seuss, nothing's safe. Nothing's safe for them to freak out on. Let us say the other. Let's get. I was hoping to make this even faster than this, but it's getting along. Red light camera bill has legal problems. Automated red light camera system was first proposed in 2017. No, it was proposed earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Yeah, sorry. It did not pass then and should not pass now in its current form. Cite article March 15th. Much as I am in favor of using cameras to help catch the red light runners, any citations issued on the basis of this legislation will not be valid. We know this because the issue has already been decided in Hawaii courts as the result of van camera experiment. When the van cameras were installed in 2002 to catch speeders, citations were issued to registered owners, not just warnings. All citations were dismissed. In April 2002, District Court Judge Leslie Ann Hayashi ruled that registration information cannot be used as evidence, and the owners of the vehicles were driving when the cars were tagged for speeding. She ruled that provision that the law was constitutional since it shifts the burden of proof from the prosecution to the defendant. I prove it, eh? They found me. Please, let us not waste a lot of time and effort in furthering any of the red light legislation that contains this fatal flaw. We've been down this road before. Pun intended. Edward Coughlin, Hawaii. Just never mind. I wasn't driving, yeah. Police should not be killing anyone. When I try to discuss member Cycap's killing with folks, the response was he was linked to a stream of crimes, as if that was the justification for his untimely death. Cite articles, April 8th. How many murders will it take before the Americans realize that the police are not meant to be killing anyone, guilty or innocent? How many deaths will it take for police reform? But maybe I should rephrase my question. How many deaths will it take for people to start caring? The government is meant to respond to the people. Honey, let me respond to the people. Maybe the complete lack of police reform is due to the people not caring enough about the black and brown lives lost to police brutality in this country. Black is capitalized, but not brown. Discrimination. Hawaii can no longer get away with silence through political turmoil because these problems of the mainland are becoming our problems today. We saw that recently on Kalakaua Avenue, McKenna, Noland, Manoa. I don't know. I think it was after the high-speed chase. The guy had there was a lot. It was a crime. The guy was on a one-man crime spree, but he had his gang of friends too, and they were doing a high-speed chase. So I think the adrenaline thing on that that's why the guys. But it shouldn't be like that. Get the calm guy. Shoot him once in the kneecap. And crawl on the ground. Gee, I don't know. Police need options besides shooting. Shoot, shoot, shoot. It seems that all the police department knows how to do. I'm truly disgusted. What happened to the rapier and the lanyard? What happened to key lolling? The shooting must stop. If our police force is so afraid of people, then perhaps they ought not to be public servants. More suggestion, take the police out with billy clubs like our beloved English, and with a trained healthcare professionals who can intervene and know how to talk to people instead of shooting at them. Send the police out. Oh, this is take the police out. Take them out with billy clubs. And then have a healthcare professional right behind you. Can I bandage your knee? Similarly, have our noble motorcycle police go after the drunks on Friday and Saturday nights and stop handing out tickets in the daytime when the poor working man is trying to get to his job during an off day's pay. Santo di Maritino, Eva Beach. The tickets out during the day. Ballots served well, yeah. And there was a corruption with the thingy. They basically stole all this overtime stuff. Misrepresented. Investigation failure of local prosecutors. While it is gratifying to see them finally step in and hand down indictments for corruption in the Honolulu Police Department, planning and permitting, DPP, PPP, the next step should be an investigation as why the state and county prosecutors took no action on their own, but apparently turned a blind eye to the problem. Bribe smooth, April 11 citation. How far does the corruption go? The people of Hawaii definitely need to know. Unfortunately, all we're getting from the newly elected mayor, Rick blah 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 Ghiatti, is a generally condemnation of corruption in DPP. After rising to the defense of all the hardworking people in the department, he now vows to get rid of corruption. But what specific steps will he take before he too becomes another rotten apple in the barrel? Edward D. Latsky, Hawaii Kai. I like the little alliteration and then the rhyming and the how now goes the specific steps. I don't know. Yeah, corruption. I don't know, they could be lying to your face and you would never know the difference. Or they're politicians. Once you elect them, it's like, oh gosh. The special interest groups are, interacting with them, but you're just like seeing stuff on TV. HTA changes added in aerospace bill. House Bill 862. Write that down. Started out as a bill about aerospace. But the state added language that says Hawaii Tourism Authority should A. Stop thinking about Hawaiian culture and language, and B. Spend millions of dollars on bringing sports events to Hawaii. Blow to the balls. Regina Gregory Makiki. I don't know if it's true. I'm not going to say fake or true. I'm just going to take it at face value. If it's an error, it's an error. Well, I don't know. There's no winner here, except I think Regina. Because she just whistles out like, this says this, and they added this pork bell thing. And just left it. Regina, you win the T-Rex. T-Rex, nothing to do with T-X president. T-Rex toenail award. Of course, you don't get this. You just get the wonderful feeling that you've been featured among this next Hawaii channel. Isn't that wonderful? Anyways, gotta get editing. Don't forget, watch Shakespeare on Sunday. Sorry I made this long, but gotta have the old and the new. Vini Sancti Spiritus, Vini Sancti Spiritus, Vini Sancti Spiritus. What can go wrong? Just you lose, huh?